leg up because you were third generation. But do you remember, but you don't work with them anymore. Do you remember the moment or the mind shift it took to go to that next level?
Yeah, I do. I remember it specifically because I've been saying it ever since. So I was sitting in my dad's office. I think it was my first year. I sold 28 houses my first year. I got really lucky. And honestly, I wish I could say it all came from like my family or something. Barely, my dad barely sent me any business. You know what I mean? He was trying to be very fair because he ran an office. And so he was almost like overly hard on me.
Mm.
But I remember it like something clicked in my brain because I would show up to the office all the time and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to show up because my dad said, show up. Showing up is half the battle. So I'm just going to show up and then I'd ask him what he wants me to do that day. And it would be like, make calls or fill your appointment with, or fill your schedule with appointments. And I'm just like, why the hell would anybody want to meet with me? Like I got my license when I was 18 years old. I'm like,
Yeah.
who wants to meet with me? And like, I really struggled with that, and I don't remember exactly how it all happened, but I was sitting there at his desk, and I said something to him. I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? Like, nobody's going to meet with me. And he had like prepared this. He pulled out this like little
He
piece of
was waiting for
paper.
the day.
Oh yeah, like he had it ready. He pulled out a piece of paper and he had highlighted this little. I don't even know where he got it from, and it said something along the lines of you have to be the obvious choice. And like I've used that mantra, that mindset ever since then. It just made sense to me of like, well, why would they want to meet with me? Well, they would if you're the obvious choice to meet with. Like, and so it's like, okay, so then it gets deeper in like, okay, well, if I want to meet with people and I need to be the obvious choice, what do I have to do every day, every hour? How do I have to talk to people? How do I have to approach things? What do I need to be doing in my life to be the obvious choice? And so, like, that's just something we preach so hard on this team. Like, there's no feeling sorry for yourself. There's no like, oh, this person got this opportunity, I didn't, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you just weren't the obvious choice. Stop messing around and go be the obvious choice, and your problems will be solved. And it's like,
Yeah.
that to me, that mindset of like, because I was like, I feel like I was dependent on others helping me until I realized like, but I need to become the obvious choice to be helped, if that